Hello and welcome. Welcome to today's Pick a Card for the Sunday Night Live. And I'm Mystic Rose. I'm just cleansing the space, but today's topic is going to be what's the tea on you? So there are three options. We've got pile number 1, which is a spoon, pile number 2, which is a teacup, and pile number 3, which is honey. So think about which pile you're drawn to. I'm going to be using some Rider-Waite cards, iridescent, and I'm also going to be using some channeled message cards. I'm going to be using some charms and also some new cards that I just got. So I'm super excited to be using those as well. So do be thinking about which pile you would like. If it's the spoon that you're drawn to, you will choose pile number 1. If it's the teacup that you're drawn to, you're going to choose pile number 2. And if it's the honey that you're drawn to, you're going to choose pile number 3. Hi, Rogue Valley 44. How are you? Thanks for being here. All right. So if you're having a hard time choosing, I'm just going to put some stones out here for you to, maybe this will help for you to choose. So we've got the purple amethyst. We've got the selenite. And then I've got blue aventurine. All right, so maybe that'll help you to pick a pile. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card, all about what's the tea on you. I'm so excited to do this. I haven't done one of these in a while. All right, so for pile number 1, the spoon and the purple amethyst, let's go ahead and start with the channeled message cards. I'm excited to see what's going to come up for you guys. So what is the tea on pile number 1, or what are people basically saying about them behind their back? Spirit, please be here now to help me deliver the messages in an accurate and concise way. Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so for pile number 1, you are showing the world the real you, and people are definitely talking about this. They have a resistance to allow joy into their life. All right, so this tells me right away that these, some people that are talking about you are kind of jealous because they don't have as much joy in their life as you guys do, which is very sad. But you've been working hard on finding the real you, the authentic you. That's what Spirit is telling me. And you deserve this. You deserve good things. But yes, some people are jealous of these good things that you have going on because you are open to receiving. That's what Spirit is saying. You have an earthy vibe and you're calm and compassionate. So people notice this about you. Maybe you are the kind of person that likes yoga and meditation and that kind of thing, and you're very compassionate. You would give the shirt off your own back if to somebody who needed something. You would offer a helping hand. You're just a very generous and compassionate person, and people that know you and see you in action just know what a wonderful person you are. And people are definitely talking about this. Also, Spirit is saying that you think outside the box. So you're very creative and you have a lot of creative potentiality within you, which makes you very, very interesting as a person, because not everybody has the ability to be so creative and think outside of the box. But like I'm hearing, when it comes to work, you have really good ideas and things that you can add to your team. And if you are something like an artist or something like that, you have the creative flow and you have the ability to really harness your divine flow. And that's just wonderful. You are well grounded. Yes. So people do notice that you have this earthy vibe. This is just confirmation of that. People see you as the kind of person who's like very well grounded, of this earth. They see your spirituality too, but you're very down to earth. Like I do feel like you have the ability to relate to so many people on so many levels. You have a very calm demeanor about you. So people definitely notice this. They take notice of your calm demeanor, slow to anger, um, just very fair as a person, Spirit is telling me. You don't let things get you riled up. What else, Spirit? All right. People are saying that you need to put up boundaries with somebody in your friend group. So some people might be talking about how there's somebody negative in your friend group that is not talking in a nice way about you. So people are saying that you need to put up boundaries with this person. Okay. So maybe you're too nice to this person, whoever it is. If this is resonating with you, definitely put that in the comments. But I'm going to put these to the side and then I'm going to go into the Rider Waite. All right, so I'm just gonna shuffle until I feel like this tingly sensation in my heart chakra. That's my indication that it's time to stop. All right, so what is the T on pile number 1 for those who are here and listening? So people are noticing that you're working on yourself. You have been working hard. You're definitely not a slacker type of person, and people can't help but notice this. I do think that there's some coworkers who are seeing you, um, almost like I have this image. What Spirit is giving me is that people think that you're moving up in work, and they're talking about it. They don't know how you are doing this, but they're seeing you elevating. They're seeing you like moving up. Maybe for some of you, you're moving up in the chain or getting some kind of recognition at work, but other people are definitely talking about your work ethic and how you're really improving yourself all of the time. You're always improving your game. You could be a leader at work. Upper management definitely has their eye on you, I'm seeing here with the Emperor. This could also be somebody who is, in management. This could be you that's in management with the Emperor. But people are noticing you're authoritative. You have the ability to command respect, and people give you respect because they admire you. They look up to you. You show a lot of strength, Spirit just told me. Yeah, you have a very commanding presence about you, and I think a lot of it has to do with your calm demeanor and how much you really are able to think outside of the box. You're very special. Also, you're depicted here as the Queen of Wands. So, the Queen of Wands is somebody who's really creative. They're really quite in their element here on their throne. You're somebody that people admire for, just the passion that you bring to everything you do. With the Wands energy, this could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But it just means that you have a lot of energy and enthusiasm. And also, people are talking about how physically attractive you are and your energy. Um, Even if you might be saying, "Oh, I'm not that physically attractive," don't sell yourself too short, because the Queen of Wands is all about other people thinking you are physically attractive. And while that's not the only thing that's wonderful about you, you also have like so many other great things about you. But just know it's okay to be physically attractive, and people really do think that about you, and people are noticing this about you. Um, I just see somebody with very earthy vibes, and um, just like this kind of fashion that is down to earth. It's not like, trying to be keeping up with the latest trends or anything like that. You just have like this very earthy kind of vibe about you. Hi, Perfect Sims. People are noticing that, speaking of attractive, people are definitely noticing that you are very, very attractive with the Lovers here. Somebody could have a crush on you, or people are talking about your relationship. So people might be talking about your relationship, or somebody could be crushing on you, but people are definitely talking about you for sure. You're also very in touch with your intuition, and people are talking about this and noticing this about you, that you're always more than just surface level. Like, you have this depth to you that people really admire. Some people aren't willing to go deep and talk about deep topics, but you aren't afraid to go deep, and many people admire this about you. Also, some people see that you can handle a lot of stress really, really well and easily, because of the way that you handle yourself in the workplace and in life. You're very resilient. Okay. Spirit is letting me know that you're very resilient. And then also, I've got some new cards here that I'd like to try. So, all right, Spirit, how else, how are people viewing pile number one, or what is the tea on them? What is the tea on them? All right, so some people might think that like you love the way you look, that you take selfies, or if you, this is just what they think about you. Not saying that it's true or anything, but like some people, that because they see your beauty, they think that you must take a lot of selfies. All right. Or they might think, if I was that attractive, I would be taking a lot of selfies. So they definitely, are acknowledging your physical attractiveness and your beauty. All right. But this does not mean that you're like narcissistic or anything like that. It's just what some people are saying, is that you're so beautiful that you probably take a lot of selfies. Also, people are saying that you make things better. So you can just go into a situation and make things feel so much better and elevate people's mood, elevate the situation. You can diffuse things really well. You also have a golden touch, and people are noticing this. Your home, Spirit is telling me, is very clean, and you do a good job of taking care of it. And people notice this, they talk about this. All right, what else are people saying? People are also noticing that either you have some cool piercings or something like that, and people are talking about this. Maybe you got a new piercing. This is just for some of you. If it's not a piercing, it could be that people think you're a heartbreaker, because that's the other meaning for this card. So they could think that you are very attractive and you're such a well-rounded person that you must be a heartbreaker. And then we've got the Achaia bowl. I think that's how you say that. Anyways, people think that you might be a health conscious person, like healthy eating and that kind of thing. So you've definitely got people talking about you. Let's see what the charms reveal. Hi, Lena Love. How are you? Hi, Kirsty Stone. All right, so now I'm just going to cast some charms to see what's the tea on pile number 1. Oh, I like this right away for you guys. So people think that you're like royalty. A lot of people have you on a pedestal. They think you're perfect. With the crown there, you really deserve to own it too. You've got to start to see how really wonderful you are if you don't already with the crown there. That's what that means. You're also very magical, and people are talking about this here with this unicorn. People just see your magical qualities. That goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. I do think that you're a really good combination of being grounded but also spiritual. The crown upside down means that, you might not have that like really good self-esteem that you need to have. I don't know if you know your worth and your beauty, but you are really beautiful and you really are magical. And so with this upside down, it just means know your worth and like wear that crown, that proverbial crown, because you really are a queen, or you really are a king, you're royalty. So just own it. You don't have to be like conceited or anything, but just know your worth. And I think that many of you do, but yeah. So we've got this here. This is just a bird with a little 4-leaf clover. So people think that you're very independent and that you're not needy. And some people might even talk about you how they might feel that you're very lucky. And they might even feel like, you're a good luck charm. And they definitely see you growing with this flower here. They see your growth and everything that you've gone through, and people are definitely talking about how much you've really grown and how far you've come. So that's amazing. All right, pile number 1, that is the tea on you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like. Be sure to leave a comment. And also subscribe to my channel if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. Aw, thanks so much, Rogue Valley 44. Oh, I'm so happy that this really resonated with you. That means a lot to me, because when I'm giving readings, I just trust spirit. I always pray too before I start, just that I'll be able to deliver the messages that need to be delivered. And hearing your feedback just means the world to me. So thank you so much. You really just don't know how much the feedback means to me. It helps me to know I'm on the right track, and it really inspires me to keep going. All right, pile number 2 is the selenite with the teacup. So if you're drawn to the teacup and to this selenite, this is the right place. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the cards here and just light a little bit of sage to cleanse the area because I don't want to have the previous energies. I want to have a clean slate. So I always like to do this in between the readings. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to light, so I do appreciate your patience. It's worth it. It's worth it to me to cleanse the energies. All right. And now I'm going to start with the channeled messages, and then I'm going to go into the Rider Waite. And I've got a new deck here and some charms. So we're going to be utilizing all of those different modalities as well as my intuition. So, Spirit, please be here now as I deliver the messages to pile number 2 on what's the tea on pile number 2. In other words, what kind of things are people noticing or talking about when they talk about pile number 2, the people that chose pile number 2? Oh, hi, Rob. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, thanks, Perfect Sims. I appreciate that. Oh, I love you all so much. All right. So, Spirit, what is the tea on pile number 2? Pile number 2, you might have left somebody behind and they're not very happy right now. So whoever it is that you left behind, they are not happy and they may be talking about you, or people may be talking about how you are cutting out toxic people out of your life right now. And people are noticing this. All right, what else? They would not be the same person you knew them to be before. So, okay, this person, other people are saying that you were right to cut out this person, whoever this person was, because you know that you had to do it. And if you were to continue on with this person in your life, it would be basically, it wouldn't be for your best interest. So definitely other people are noticing this. Some people are talking about it. That's just one little thing. All right. What else, Spirit? Yeah, so this person has a real resistance to allow joy into their life, but people see you in a different light. Like your vibrations are very high. And so if there's somebody in your life that you had to cut out for any reason, this could be a family member, this could be a friend that had to go. This person just wasn't vibrating on the same level as you because you vibrate so high. You've been working on this. Maybe you've been working on controlling your emotions, but raising your vibrations at the same time. And people are definitely seeing this about you. They're saying that you're taking good care of yourself, okay? Oh wow, look at this. People are saying that you need to put up boundaries with someone in your friend group circle. Yeah. So, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. There is definitely somebody that you have to let go of, or that you already just let go of that was in your friend circle. Like I said, too, it could be a family member for some of you that has just grown distant, and know that it's for the best because you are vibrating at a very high level and this person is not. All right. Somebody wants to come back into your life. This is going to be your choice, but know that in the future, somebody is going to want to come back into your life. All right. And also, people are noticing that you've had a recent glow up. So maybe you've either lost some weight, or maybe you have increased your muscle tone, or something about your physical body. You could have gotten a new hairstyle for some of you, um, or you're just walking with more confidence, but you've had this recent glow up. Also, I do feel that for a lot of you in your career sector, you might have had some kind of either like, I don't know, some kind of a raise or something like that, or you definitely deserve a raise. But Spirit is mentioning that. Um, what else, Spirit? People want to learn from you, so you definitely have people talking about your craft and that you're a master in your craft and you're a master at whatever you do. And they notice it, that you should be in like a mentor position teaching other people. So people are talking about this, like how good you are. You could be a spiritual teacher, or you could be some kind of like I'm not sure, just master at whatever you do. I mean, you know what it is. You have a gift and you can really teach people, and people are noticing this about you and talking about you in this manner, that they really learn from you. I think you provide a wonderful example to people of how to live. Um, you're just very special here with this, with these cards. Now I'm gonna put these here. Yeah, Spirit just told me that the person that you left behind, um, that person will want to re-enter your life at some point. So you're going to have to think about how you feel about that. Okay. So that person who you know in your heart who that is, they will want to re-enter your life at some point. So you're going to have to definitely evaluate that. Oh, okay, Rob. So you're a mentor in your networking group. That's good. Yeah. So that definitely resonates. All right. So Spirit, what is the T on pile number 2? What are people saying? People are seeing your leadership abilities. Wow, you guys have a real potential to step into a leadership role. You have this firmness about you, but it's also a gentleness. You are really good without being forceful. You're a great leader. You never ever like are too harsh, but you're still very honest. So it's kind of like, you take action. You take action. You're very truthful, but you're not mean or rude about it. You're just very blunt. Okay, you're very blunt. But yeah, people see you in this light. Some people, this person, I do think this one person might say that you are a little bit, cold hearted, or they might see you as not caring, but that's not true. I feel like you do care. You just don't vibe with this person right now. But they might see you as a little bit of, like somebody who has other priorities or just doesn't care. But you're very, very caring. You just also, with this swords, you do cut out the BS in your life. You really do. You don't tolerate a lot of negativity. What else, Spirit? People see you as a real planner. This is why you're great at leadership, for one of the reasons. You're always thinking ahead, and people see this about you. You're not like a spontaneous person. You're more of like somebody who likes to plan things out. And people see that you might be working on some creative projects and it's coming along really well. I can definitely tell here with this Ace of Wands that you might have some new beginnings in the area of creativity. Um, Also, this could be a new outlet for your energy and your passions. Oh, wow. People definitely are talking about you, like the things that you have to offer to people are really of high value. Like people see how, you know how I was talking about how you guys are a master at your craft? You should really be teaching your craft to other people because you have so much value in your work and what you do that you could definitely be a mentor or a teacher to somebody else. Because see these people here, um, they are wanting to buy his wares that he's selling. So he's up on a pedestal and he's trying to sell his wares. People are really valuing you and knowing that you are a master in your field. So they're definitely talking about this. And people see that you have a happy home life. You seem like you have everything together, and people definitely are talking about this like, man, pile number two just has everything. They've got the happy home life. They've got the kids, playing here, a partner, and they just feel very blessed. Even if you don't have a partner yet or kids, maybe you don't want that, but still, like this card just means like abundance and happiness. And I mean, it's the 10 of cups, so it's all about like your wishes are fulfilled and you're very, very blessed. And here we go again too with the you being somebody who loves to plan things. Um, People definitely notice that you're all about that planning. So I'm just seeing like an image of you in a boardroom or something like that, or in an office, or just surrounded by a lot of paperwork, and maybe this is your place where you really shine. You could be an earth sign. I'm really picking up like Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn for this pile in particular, for either your sun, moon, or ascendant, just because of the cards that are coming up. And it seems like, the way people view you, you could easily be of this sign and have that in your birth chart somewhere, but it doesn't really necessarily mean that. Some people might say that you're a bit defensive, or like you like to keep your distance from people when you don't really know people that well. When they're trying to get to know you, they might think that you're a little bit hard to get to know because you don't just gush your feelings out when you first meet somebody. You have to kind of test the waters, see if they're trustworthy. Maybe you've been burnt over the years, and you need to learn, like, how to trust people. So people can't just come at you and expect you to just, open up to them right away. And this is your energy. It's like you will trust somebody, but they've got to earn it first. That is what basically spirit is telling me. So, yeah, you do come across as a little bit defensive here when people first meet you, but I can definitely understand where you're coming from. So, yeah, let's see now. I'm going to use my new deck. I just got this deck yesterday, so I'm super excited to use it. Hi, Pink Surrey. Thanks for being here. All right. So what's the T on pile number 2? Interesting. We got the virtual reality card. So people might think that you're really into like technology, gadgets. Maybe they see you as like somebody who gets a kick out of the latest technologies. You could even have Aquarius in your chart because Aquarians really love the latest technology. But yeah, you're just like the kind of person who's good with technology. You might be great with computers. You may, like I said, like I was seeing you working in an office before, like with a computer and surrounded by paperwork. But you get a lot of joy out of like technologies, and people see this about you. And it's almost like this makes me laugh because he's really getting into it, and I really do think that you guys have a lot of passion for that, and people are noticing that about you. Yeah, yep. Or you could be a gamer, like Rob says. Maybe you love video games. Yep. We've got hashtags. So maybe you guys are, maybe you like to blog online or something like that. Wow, there's like a lot of computer type of references. I think that's pretty cool. I do think that you guys are really good at, computers and anything basically online. Some of you, you might do things online like in your free time. Like I'm seeing like blogging or um yeah, something like that. What else? Also we've got, okay, so it says makeup tutorial. Maybe some of you like to do makeup, or your makeup is on point if you're a female, or even if you are just somebody who enjoys putting makeup on. People notice that it's always on point and it looks great. There could be something unique about your overall way that you do your makeup that's unique to you. And maybe you do look like almost like a movie star or something. Like the way you do your makeup, it's like impeccable. And people definitely notice this about you. All right. And then we've got this, just a bell here. Maybe you like to spend a lot of time. This kind of reminds me of like liking to spend a lot of time on YouTube or watching videos and learning. Like maybe you like to learn a lot from YouTube videos because this is the notification bell. But yeah, other people definitely like see you as this like kind of like computer guru. You're very, very technological and very, very good at it. Yeah, you could definitely be into computers. All right. And since you're spending so much time on the computer, watch out for trolls. Watch out for trolls, Spirit is saying. All right. And then people are noticing that, we've got this like fruit here. Like people notice that the way that you look, you must eat healthy. You definitely take good care of yourself, and it shows. So I think for some of you, Spirit just told me, you might sit a lot for your job, but you do look great and you do make up for it in other ways by like either getting your steps in, somehow walking, or you're somehow conscientious about your health. And I think this is really good. All right. And then the last thing is people might think that you kind of have like a hipster vibe or whatever. Maybe you have a unique flair about your style. And now let's get into the charms. All right, so what is the tea on pile number 2? So people see you've been working on yourself with this axe here. This is the charm that means that you've been working on yourself. And with this fish here, you could literally be a Pisces, sun, moon, or ascendant, or it could just mean that you aren't afraid to dive deep and talk about deep conversations. Maybe you love and enjoy philosophy. You understand the way that everything is interconnected, and you have a wisdom about you. You're just an overall intelligent person, and people are definitely noticing that about you. And people are talking about it, how intelligent you are. And they also talk about how you must be good at saving up your money, because even though you aren't like the richest person in the world, people notice that you are taking good care of your property, your possessions. You are storing up money, saving. You're a good saver. People just think that you must be wealthy or something. Like, that is what Spirit is telling me, that people think that you are well off. People realize that you're very spiritual here with the Om symbol. They see you in this light. So you're very well rounded, I would say. Yeah. You could also be an advocate to somebody. You could actually like to give money to organizations, and you're very generous. You're the kind of person that uh, would give money to somebody who really was in need, and people see this about you, that you're very generous in that way. And talk about being grounded here. We've got the anchor, so people are definitely talking about how grounded you are. Um, yeah, people are noticing that you're very grounded. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, pile number 2. If you did, please like this video. Do be sure to leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And yeah, if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much. I love you all so much. And now we will move on to pile number 3. These new cards are very interesting. I will say that. And kind of fun too. All right, so pile number 3. If you chose the blue Aventurine and the honey, then you're in the right place. So I'm just going to cleanse the energy of the cards. If you hold them over a candle flame, that works. Cleanse the energy of these cards with all of the cards that I'm going to be using today. All right. And I'll start with the channeled message cards, and then we'll go into the Rider-Waite and my new deck of cards, and then I'll cast some charms as well. Oh, you have a Pisces ascendant, Pink Suri. That's cool. All right, so pile number 3. What is the T on pile number 3, Spirit? What are people saying about them, basically? What are they noticing about pile number 3 for those who chose the honey? Many people look up to you. You have a lot of fans. You could have a lot of followers or people that want to follow in your footsteps. But many people look up to you. You could be like a teacher. Whatever you are doing, people are definitely looking up to you. They see good things happening to you. So they're noticing all of the good things that are happening to you in your life and how very blessed you are. So you're definitely getting the attention of other people. People see that you're financially stable, so they're talking about this. Some people might wonder how it is that you are so put together and so financially stable. And then we've got you. Oh, people think that you're very private and reserved. So you're not out there like blabbing your secrets. You're not revealing everything. You might be more of a private person. And so people are talking about this like, maybe you're more on the quiet and reserved side, and they want to know your secrets or know more about you, but you're just the kind of person that doesn't talk a lot, especially about personal things, to people. You are abundant, but somebody might think you're selfish. Well, if somebody does, that's on them. That's their problem. So whoever that is, yeah, we really don't. I really don't think that we care about that, do we? So somebody might be thinking that, but if they are, they're very jealous of you. So yeah, sometimes we will get a card like that because it can't be all sunshine and rainbows, and the thing is like if somebody is jealous, they are going to think bad things. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean it's true. But you're very strategic in how you're climbing the ladder of success. You're a hard worker. Yeah. So of course you're going to get people who are jealous of you. That's just natural. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you're extremely lucky and some are jealous. So that just confirms it for me. You're very lucky and you make people jealous. So yeah, unfortunately, not everybody's going to be your cheerleader. And some people are very negative that are around you because they are very jealous of your success. Okay. But at least you have so many good things happening to you. And so many people really do look up to you as like somebody who they want to be like. I'm hearing that you're very empowered. You've been very blessed because you've been a very good person, and what you've been putting out into the universe, you have been getting back. So this is a really good energy surrounding you. All right, so Spirit, what else can you tell us about the T on pile number 3? And hopefully it's going to be all really good stuff. But like I said, in life, it can't be all really good, right? But if there's ever a time where somebody's thinking something bad about you, the best thing to do is just try to either address it if you feel, that it's necessary to, or just ignore it because it doesn't mean that it's true. So that's always your choice. All right. Whoa, we got cards flying out here. So there's definitely some people that think that you have, I guess, like, this is the card about like not caring. So there's some people that think that you don't really care about them. Like this person, I think it's this person who's thinking that, okay? The one who thinks that you're selfish. I think there's only like 1 or 2 people who are thinking this, but they think that you don't care. So there are some people that are talking about this. They see that you have, I want to say like ascended is the word that's coming to my mind. And they're very jealous. Okay. Like, I'm not going to lie. And the cards aren't going to lie either. But yeah, we've got the 3 of Wands. So people are definitely seeing you as very, very action oriented. So you take action. You don't dilly dally. You're not just somebody who says you're going to do something and then never follows through. Like, you always follow through on what you say you're going to do. What else, Spirit? You've got this, like, these vibes about you. This is the card about soulmates here. You make people feel young when they're in your presence. You make people feel happy. And people definitely have fond memories when they think about you. There's so many people that love you with these cups just full of flowers. And I love this card because they're children and they're just happy. The boy is giving the girl some flowers, and yeah, it's all about like joyful times and joyful memories, and it can be for significant for soulmate connections. Like you have some really good people in your circle that are thinking very highly of you and talking very highly about you. Just like I said earlier, this is confirmation. So the things that you're giving out into the universe, you're definitely getting that back. So this is why you are being so very blessed right now, and good things are happening to you. Things are really moving forward for you. Yeah, people are seeing you moving up that ascension ladder. Like, wow, whatever it is that you guys are doing, maybe you have your own YouTube channel or something, or maybe you have a lot of followers on TikTok or something, but like whatever this is, this could be at work. Whatever you guys are doing, it's really taking off for you because of your hard work and your planning. And you are strategic here, just like this says. You've been planning and having a positive attitude, and it's definitely showing, and people are definitely talking about this. I wish I could say everyone is happy for you, but you know how it is when you got some haters. Yeah. But people are noticing how very strong you are. You have a really positive attitude, and it really, I want to say, like, positivity looks good on you. You shine. You just radiate this energy to other people of being so very strong and radiant is what I'm really hearing. Radiant. And you got the Page of Swords here. So you could have either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your birth chart. That's one meaning. Or it could mean that you are in some sort of like a leadership position. Or it could also be that, let's see, pages are sometimes indicative of like starting new things. And so I do think with what I was talking about here, with this project that you're doing, this could be like a newer project that you started within like 6 months to a year ago. This could be a somewhat of a new business venture or idea that you had, and it's really taken off, whatever this is, because swords are all about fast action forward. And the Chariot is about action forward. So it's really taking off. And you've put a lot of hard work into this. So you deserve it. You deserve good things. All right. And now I'm going to do some of these cards here. This is my new deck. And so what is the T on pile number 3? What are people saying about them? Basically, when they're not around, what are people thinking about pile number 3? All right, so for some of you, you might have a really cool tattoo on your arm or anywhere. People love your tattoos. Oh, wow, this one came out. They notice that you are healthy, that you're into healthy foods. You could even have a rose tattoo. That's really pretty. All right. You could have some piercings too that people are noticing and talking about. So yeah. If not, this could be that people think that you're a heartbreaker because of how really attractive you are, for one thing, and for how much of like this leadership potentiality that you really harness. people just respect you a lot. They look up to you and they think that you must be a heartbreaker. You could have like, really posh nails. Maybe you love nail art. Maybe you love to get your nails done. You take good care of yourself though, and it shows, and people really are talking about this. Basically, you look good because you take such good care of yourself. The flower crown. So for some of you, you're just basically like, maybe you love flowers, or you should be wearing a flower crown on your head because you're like, I don't know, I'm hearing flower child, or like, you could even be somebody who loves like the 70s kind of style, because that's what I'm seeing, or sort of like, bohemian style. And I'm also seeing like kind of like the vibes that I'm picking up from this group are very bohemian, or like kind of like flowy stuff. And also for some of you, I'm seeing like more like pinup kind of style. Juice cleanse. Maybe some of you are into not only like healthy foods, but juice cleanses, and people are noticing that you are into like healthy stuff, and you're really, it like whatever you're doing, it's really paying off for you, because it shows with your physicality. Like it shows on the outside how good of you're taking care of yourself. So now I'm going to just cast some charms. All right, so some of you are either you have a very interesting look about you. You don't look like you're from the USA or whatever. This USA came out upside down. So this tells me that you could have like very dark hair or features, like maybe you have an exotic look about you. But yeah, people talk about your beauty because you have a very exotic type of beauty. And yeah, you also are very artistic, and you're good at crafts or making things with your hands. And people definitely notice this about you and talk about you and how talented you are. Um, you're very peaceful, and people definitely notice this about you, that you don't like to fight. And um, the only time you would maybe fight is to advocate for somebody, an injustice or something, or to stand up for yourself. But other than that, like, you just want everybody to get along. And people are noticing how much you've really grown as a person here with this leaf charm. So you've grown so much, and it's noticeable. And again, this is a confirmation about your growth, because we've got the butterfly. So you've transformed. You're almost like a different person. And people are noticing, like people you might have either gone to high school with, or people that you knew from years ago, notice you and how really just how much you shine, and how really well you're doing too. It's not just about your physical beauty, but how well you're doing. Some people would view you as lucky here with this charm. They really do think that you have good luck on your side. And some people don't think it's fair, but many people are so happy for you. Like, this is what Spirit just said. You seem like you have it all, okay? Because you've got the rare beauty, and you've got basically all of these amazing things going on. You're financially stable, you're lucky. Yeah. With that, see how we've got this 4-leaf clover, and then you guys got this card too, which says you're extremely lucky and some are jealous. That's just confirmation. So thank you, Spirit, for that. You're a very loving person too, and it shows because we've got the love charm here. It just shows it. You really do shine. It's like this inner beauty that matches the outer beauty. We've got this angel here. It says angels watching over me. And this charm is so cute, but really what it reminds me of is that you're like an angel, and people might even call you that. They might have a nickname for you. They might think that you're an angel. Some of you could be caretakers for people who aren't feeling well. Um, but you're literally like an angel to people. So people are definitely talking about this about you, and they say that you're like an angel. I think that's so sweet. I love your energy. All right. Um, Hi, Kermit DeFons. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that and hi, Surrender Jones. I'm glad that you all tuned in tonight. And and thank you for being here with me, and thank you for trusting me to give you this reading as always. And I love you all so much. And I hope that you have a great rest of your night if you're tuning in live here with me. And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Oh, and don't forget, if you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and do be sure to like this video too, because that always is a great way to give me some feedback. And if you leave a comment, I will always reply as long as it's positive. And I love the comments because it just keeps me going. It gives me great feedback on how I'm doing because it lets me know if these readings resonate. Yes, and if you'd like personal reading, you can look in the description box below after this video is posted, and you can find information. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, thank you, Rob, for the reminder. The information for that is also in the description box below. All right. Love you all. Good night.